Hey guys, King Cheerio here again, doing another Shapeways review. This time, we're going to take a look at the new arms from Noted for Titan's Return Cup, as well as the grumpy old Sergeant Head with Saigar from Steamshield's Foundry. Now, bear in mind, my paintwork here is really not the best, actually. I don't know if it shows up very well, but it's not very even on the chest here, but I found the best way to tackle this guy with the new arms and everything was basically just repaint the entire figure, because the Hasbro paint job as is was kind of atrocious. I was not happy with that. I also did have another Titanmaster for him. I wanted to add that in. But let's take a look at the head. See if that shows up very well. Come on, focus on it. There we go. Overall, it just looks really nice. And it's a nice little compliment. I had to go with the Saigar head just because it fits Cup for me. And it just works pretty well. Yeah, let's get this transformed and out of the way. There, you stand there. There's his Titanmaster. Yeah, the new arms. You can see they're very different from the old ones. I don't have the old arms handy, but I do have the Orion Pax repaint, which, to compare, you can see the old arms, very blocky. They didn't really do much. They had no wrist articulation because it was just a regular hinge joint. Whereas these are on ball socket joints. So you get full range of articulation on his hands and wrists. Well, on his wrists. Which is really nice. Gives you more options for aiming his weapons. But it's got this just a rounded look to it, which is much more accurate to virtually any media for G1 Cup. Overall, I like them, and they're set up so that they mesh really well with the vehicle mode. All right, there we have Cup in vehicle mode. Now, as you can see, if I had the Takara release, I could compare. But the Takara one does indeed have like the rounded shoulders and everything, but it's rounded all the way through, and it just leaves a gap, like right at the shoulder. It doesn't attempt to really fill anything in. But here's comparison compared to the original shoulder design. Here we have the on the Orion Pax figure. So overall, really, actually, a nice job there from Noted, and it looks really well. It looks really well done. I got mine in the white, strong, flexible plastic, which I think is equivalent now to the Shapeways just white, versatile plastic. I don't know. They renamed everything, and I'm going to have to get some new prints in so I can see exactly how the material is for that. But overall, I like the appearance of it. It looks great in both modes, and this is just a really well done design. But I mean, I also can't I can't gush enough about the head from Steamshield here. Um, Also very well done. Just meshes perfectly and kept me from having to just keep using the old iGear head for Cup, which in my opinion was it was just too small on that body. It didn't look right. Um, Especially with the proportions of the Titanmasters themselves. But the overall it looks great. But my one thing that I want is, if noted, if you watch this, I know you've probably gotten requests for it, but I would love it if you could rework the design like just a little bit to be a bit more blocky. Well, maybe not more blocky, but just to get in line with what is it? Crosshairs, the Target Master crosshairs. Because there is a Shapeways head out there for crosshairs to replace the Target Master or the Titan Master for Orion packs, and I am dying to get that custom off the ground. Absolutely dying to be able to finish this custom finally, because I've had the Target Master ready. I've had everything ready. It's just I've been waiting and waiting to see if we would get those new arms, because he could really use that wrist articulation. He could, and also being able to use some of the new hands that Noted also made, like the pointer hand. That's something I need to invest in, is getting the pointer hands, so I can show you guys those. But yeah, aside from that, great design. Absolutely love it. And overall, just a great kit. This is a fantastic upgrade to, in my opinion, I wouldn't really call it subpar, but definitely an average release from Hasbro. Not really anything that blew anybody out of the water with its design and anything. But, this kit definitely makes it, if you have if you've got the basic Hasbro Cup, you're going to want to get this kit. It just takes, it takes Cup up another notch. The only complaint that I can see most people having is that, yeah, it's Shapeways, you got to do some DIY, and there is no color matching. But I mean, overall, I really can't complain about it. Like, he did a great job on it, and I'm happy to have it. But anyway, that was my review for the Cup upgrades that are on Shapeways. So let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Leave any comments if you like. And I'll see you guys in the next one.